Simple and compound interest practice. Find the simple interest to find the ending balance. Show the work by providing the equation. So notice that it says we need to find the ending balance. So we know that the simple interest formula is going to be I equals principal times the rate times the time. But in order to find the balance, remember that the total amount would be the interest back to the added onto the principal. So do not forget that second step. Number 1, it says $34,100 at 4% for 3 years. And because this is simple interest, we're just going to plug in our numbers. 34,100 would be the principal times the rate would be 4%, but in decimal form would be 0.04 times 3 years. If you do this on your calculator, I'm going to do this on the Desmos calculator real quick to show you. And it's going to be 34,100 times 0.04 times 3. Whoops, that gives you 4,092. So 4,092 would be the interest, but now we would have to add that back on the principal. So I'm going to do 4,092 plus 31 or 34,100. That gives you $38,192. So that would be the answer for number 1. Number 2, it says $43,800 at 4.8% for 2 years. So again, I know that it's going to be I equals 43,800 times 0.048 times 2. So that would give us our simple interest. Whoops. So I'm going to add another line for another new row. Whoops. And then that gives you $4,204.80. And then we would have to add that back on to the principal. And our principal was 43,800. So I'm going to go to the next row, add that onto the 43,800, and that gives you $48,004.80. You don't have to write that 0, but there you go. And if you want to put units, it would be in dollars. Number 3, $35,800 at 8.2% for 3 years. So we know that's going to be, again, I equals 35,800 times 0.082 times 3. Go over to my calculator, 35,800 times 0.082 times 3. That equals 8,806.8. And then to get the total amount, we would have to do that plus the principal, which was 35,800. And then going back to my Desmos, 8806.8 plus 35,800. And that would give you 44,606.8. All right, number 4, find the total value of the investment after this time given. Show the work by providing the equation. Number 4, $7,300 at 7% compounded annually for 3 years. So now we're working with the compound interest formula, which is A equals P parentheses 1 plus R to the T power. So remember, guys, now we're trying to find the total value from compounded annually. So we don't need a second step because it is not asking for just the interest. Number 4, $7,300 at 7% compounded annually for 3 years. So we're going to do A equals 7,300, 1 plus 0.07 because it's 7% to the third power. So we know that we're just going to go back to our Desmos. You can delete all to clear your screen. So I'm going to do 7,300 parentheses 1 plus 0.07 close parentheses, and the A to the B button right there next to the A squared button is going to be the exponential or the caret symbol, and we know it's at 3 years, so we have our answer, $8,942.81. I'm going to round it to the nearest cent. So that's our answer for number 4. Number 5, we have $21,000 at 13.6% compounded annually for 4 years. So again, we're going to use the compound interest formula, 1 plus 0.136 to the fourth power. So I'm going to go to my calculator, 21,000 parentheses 1 plus 0.136 close parentheses to the fourth power. That gives you $34,972.98. So that would be the final answer, the total value of this investment. Number 6, $130 at 9.4% compounded annually for 2 years. So we have A again equals 130, the principal, 1 plus 0.094 to the second power. Go over to our calculator, 130 parentheses 1 plus 0.094 to the second power should give you $155.59 rounded. So those are the answers for numbers 1 through 6 for our practice today.